Today we're going to let you guys in on a little secret on how we're able to build such cheap budget gaming PCs.
It's Aliexpress, one of our favorite places to get PC hardware, specifically CPU motherboard combos, and today we're going to talk about some of our favorites that you can buy today and build really awesome budget gaming PCs. But before we dive into today's video, let's hear a word from today's sponsor.
We'd like to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Cooler Master. They sent us over their new Cooler Master GX3 Gold 850 power supply. It features a sleek, screwless design. This design not only adds to the aesthetic appeal of the power supply, but makes it incredibly clean and easy to work with. The Cooler Master GX3 Gold 850 power supply comes with an ATX 3.0 support, which ensures compatibility with a wide range of systems. Additionally, it features a durable 90-degree PCIe cable, not only for convenience, but also helps prevent normal cable wear and tear, making it more reliable and a long-lasting option. One of the standout features of this power supply is its enhanced terminal design. This design helps reduce wire and connector temperature by 5 degrees Celsius. All these innovations allow it to achieve titanium level performance under general light loads. This ensures that you can choose the appropriate power supply based on your system's requirements, whether it's a high-end gaming rig or a more modest setup. If you're in the market for an exceptional power supply that combines sleek design, durability, and thermal optimization, we highly recommend checking out the Cooler Master GX3 Gold series. The Cooler Master GX Gold series is available in different wattages: 750, 850, 1050, and 1250 watts. You can also enter for a chance to win one of these power supplies, along with the new Cube 500 flat pack case and Master Liquid Atmos by clicking the link down below. Big thanks to Cooler Master for sponsoring today's video.
So typically when you're building a gaming PC, you have 7 main components that you're going to have to individually source from places like Newegg, Amazon, or your local market. But places like Aliexpress and even eBay now have done a really good job at giving you CPU motherboard and even CPU motherboard RAM combos, and sometimes even more than that.
These combos help you make budget PCs very easily because you're able to get these combos for sub $200, sometimes saving you hundreds of dollars using older processors that not many people talk about. And in today's video, we're going to go over our 5 favorite options you can buy today and use those links down below to get up-to-date pricing. But let's go ahead and dive into the first option.
So the first option, which is one of our favorite most recently used, is the Machinist X99 E5 2630 V4. It also comes with 16 gigs of DDR4, and that's something that can be kind of important to note. If you want to go a little bit newer, a little bit more latest and greatest, try to get yourself a slightly newer Xeon CPU that does support DDR4. And then of course an X99 motherboard. Now one thing you're going to notice about pretty much all of these motherboard CPU combos, the motherboards are not exactly new or used. They're kind of like a mix to our knowledge, where it's basically a new board, but sometimes we're using older chipsets. The CPUs will very obviously be used probably from servers from back in the day. This combo comes in at $73, and it was used in our Temu Aliexpress Witch PC, or as I like to call it, the Frankenstein PC, and it's a 10-core 20-thread Xeon. It comes with dual channel 16 gigs DDR4, and on top of that, you can make about a $300 gaming PC that will run just about anything, even games like Halo Infinite, Apex Legends, and maybe even Warzone, no problem.
Now this is one we haven't purchased ourselves personally, but it is a good slight upgrade versus the one that Jackson just mentioned. This is the Machinist RS9 X99 combo with an E5 2670 V3 and 32 gigabytes of DDR4 memory for $92. You heard that right. Spending $20 more will get you 32 gigs of memory. The CPU is now a 12-core 24-thread processor, and the motherboard is a red color scheme. A lot of these motherboards go with these really crazy color schemes like red or green, so you really got to be committed to building a PC around those colors, but they are still good solid options. And again, this one comes with more RAM and is a great option for budget builds as well. And at this price point, spending just $20 more, you could get even more cores and threads if you feel like you need them.
Next up is the Jing H61M and i5 2400 combo. Now, this combo does not come with RAM. Like I said, you can get many different assortments, but this one, just the CPU and the motherboard. It's such a basic H61 motherboard with a real i5 2400, which is a 4-core, 4-thread, and this combo usually comes in around $35, which is absolutely insane. It doesn't get much cheaper than that, so that's really the main concept here, is it is just so dirt cheap. There's not really a whole lot to think about. If you're going for the cheapest of the cheap gaming PC, but you want some good aesthetics, because these motherboards, yeah, they're not exactly the most name brand or anything, but they do look very nice, look very new. Rather than getting like some random eBay OEM motherboard that's gonna have like weird proprietary connectors, this board is a very standard board. All you need to do is just throw some RAM in there. You have 2 RAM slots, DDR3 of course, so it is older. Throw in a graphics card, and you can have yourself a $200 or less gaming PC that will play esports and even some AAA titles.
Now we're stepping up to one of our personal favorites here on the channel, the Nindia X79 E5 2420 V2 with 16 gigs of DDR3 memory, and this thing comes in at $47. And the reason we like this so much is, again, you get the CPU, motherboard, and RAM, and you're spending like 10 more bucks versus the other combo we just mentioned, and it is an X79 Xeon, which is older, but it is still a 6-core 12-thread. It is a pretty solid upgrade from the i5 2400, and it's absolutely awesome for $300 PCs. We did a build guide using this thing. Considering the motherboard was all white, it looks really clean, and we were able to build a PC for $300 that was easily able to play AAA titles and esports titles. We were incredibly happy with the performance for the money. Now I will say the white version is kind of hard to find, but the one we'll have linked down below is the black version you can get in stock. But altogether, for X79, we were very impressed with the performance, and it's really easy to use in a $300 or less gaming PC.
Now this is a combo that's for the enthusiast out there, a dual Xeon combo. This means the motherboard actually has 2 CPU sockets on it, and it comes with 2 Xeons. And the crazy part is, yeah, it comes with the motherboard, dual CPUs, and you get 32 gigs of DDR3 in dual channel, and this combo ends up being around $85. So this is definitely one for the enthusiast out there. 16 cores and 32 threads total. You may be thinking, well, isn't that way better than the other ones? Not necessarily. Most games really don't utilize that many cores and threads. They only need a few really strong cores rather than 16 cores that are a little bit slower. But those dual Xeons do come in handy for some applications, like 3D rendering and other random things like that. So like I said, don't get this if you're just gaming, but if you want to have something cool that you can flex onto your friends, this is a really cool combo. One thing that is important to mention is most dual Xeons will need an eATX board, which is extended ATX. So basically it's like ATX and then they extend it out. So you will need a slightly larger case, but they're still cool nonetheless.
And the last thing we need to touch on is CPU coolers, because most of these motherboards come with a very weird CPU cooler mount, and or it's very difficult to find a cooler to mount them with. So you would want to go with some of the ones on Aliexpress. We have some options from iWangU, which is a very great name, but you can buy these things for like $15 on Aliexpress. We really just recommend buying one of these when you buy a CPU motherboard combo, because it will be guaranteed to work with the latch system that these things come with. So yeah, just don't overthink those, buy those as well. And let us know in the comment section down below what your favorite CPU motherboard combo is from Aliexpress. Did we miss one in today's video? Let us know down below. We're always happy to pick one up and try it out for a budget PC build, because we love the value they deliver for the money.
And the best part is we only touched on a few of the combos, so make sure you do your research. Make sure you check those bass frequencies, those boost frequencies, because those do make a really big difference in gaming. And on top of that, if you don't trust these boards that are just kind of a little sketchy, you know, we haven't had problems with them, but I understand some of you at home may not trust them. You can go to eBay and you can buy used CPU motherboard RAM combos. That's just become really common for people to sell them in bundles, and that way you can get some nice name brand used items. So to wrap this video up, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Now, if you don't want to have to worry about these combos and having to make sure everything's compatible, you should check out PCBros.tech, where you can get a 1-year warranty for free with your gaming PC.
PCBros.tech, gaming PCs, gaming laptops, and so much more. Use code ToastyBros2 and check out to save 2% of your purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.